And just like that, reality struck. Welcome back, Amiibros, to Metroid Zero Mission. In the last episode, we defeated Ridley and the mastermind behind this whole scheme, Mother Brain, and emerged victorious. Although, it was a short-lived victory, as not long after leaving the planet, Samus was immediately ambushed by a horde of space pirate ships, and had to make an emergency crash landing back onto the planet. This time, we're going to try and find a different means of escape by infiltrating the Space Pirate Mothership. Since Samus's ship crash-landed back on Zebes, she no longer has access to her power suit, meaning she can no longer use her arm cannon to kill enemies. Instead, Samus only has her Zero suit equipped and an emergency pistol at her disposal. The pistol isn't winning any awards in the offensive capabilities anytime soon, I can assure you. The emergency pistol can only stun enemies, which it'll only be able to do once the meter is glowing like so. The meter is right below Samus's health. Once it starts glowing, that's when you can stun enemies. Otherwise, any projectile that Samus fires at them will bounce off the space pirates. You do not want to get detected by the space pirates in this part of the game, because if you do, that will alert all the space pirates on board and they will begin chasing you and attacking you. Now, as I mentioned before, Samus's defenses right now are utter shit, to the point that if she takes a single laser from a space pirate, that is one tank of energy gone right there. So you don't want to get hit that much, and I hope that you've been collecting those energy tanks along the way, because otherwise, unless you're doing a self-imposed challenge, Samus is very frail. You expect to see the game over screen a hell of a lot if you're not careful. Look at that, 2 energy tanks already gone. God, can today get any worse for Samus? Jeez. But it's not all bad. In fact, the save rooms on the Space Pirate Mothership are a hell of an upgrade compared to the ones on Zebes. The save rooms on the Mothership will restore all of your health, so prioritize getting to them as fast as possible, but also be careful along the way. Considering Samus's defenses are utter shit and her offensive capabilities are nothing to write home about, this is a very high-tense situation, needless to say. And honestly, I love it. I'm serious, this is one of my favorite parts of the game because of how stressful it is, you know? I mean, I know it's nothing new for games to take away abilities that the player could use for a brief period of time before you eventually get them back. I know it's nothing new, and for a lot of people that might be a bit of a turnoff for them, but in this case, as long as the sections are designed well, I love them. You know, I love how it just makes me think, it forces me to think critically. And this honestly takes a part from one of my favorite games in the series, Metroid Fusion, and amplifies it to 11. You know, because beforehand, Samus, for all intents and purposes, was an unkillable god of destruction. You know, yeah, if you were stupid and high on power, you would probably die, yeah, but Samus controls so well that a lot of the enemies, and even the bosses, barring Kraid, are an utter joke, you know? Like, putting Samus in a situation like this, like, definitely makes you think differently, you know? You're not so much now blowing through everything, but now you have to think about each step you take. You have to think critically, like, can I get through this section undetected, or am I gonna just have to say fuck it and run through it all? Now, barring 3 mandatory sections where you do have to get detected, you could play the rest of this section pretty stealthily if you're good at it. Me, unfortunately, I'm not that good at it because I got the recording jitters as I try to, you know, pull off the wall jump successfully, because if you're able to wall jump like a pro, you can avoid a lot of bullshit and cut down this section very quickly. Now, the space pirates will chase after you until you're either out of their sight or you get to a place that they can't reach. Now, if you feel that there are too many space pirates chasing you down, what you can do is you can enter and re-enter a room. Doing so resets the amount of space pirates that are chasing you. And you may want to take note of that only because things may get a bit too hectic, and like I said, you may start to panic, causing you to make more mistakes. But other than that, you should be fine the rest of the way. Just, again, if you're doing a self-imposed challenge where you don't have as many energy tanks or a single one, do try to be careful. Don't try to bum rush it all. You know, take your time if it's your first time playing. Okay, but if this is like one of multiple playthroughs that you've done, then absolutely go nuts, you know. Play the game how you want. Me, personally, I'm more of a cautious player, but, you know, the Space Pirates will throw all manners of obstacles your way trying to detect you, like searchlights or even eye cameras. I wish I was kidding, but you'll see what I mean later. And right there, if I was able to perform the wall jump successfully, I could have cut this section down entirely, but nope, we're going to be taking the long way. But correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first appearance of Samus in her traditional Zero suit. In the original Metroid, as well as up to Super Metroid, I believe, Samus would... no, actually, up to Metroid Fusion. Sorry, I had to correct myself there. Up until Metroid Fusion, every time Samus took off her power suit, she was shown in basically a bikini. But it wasn't until Zero Mission where I believe Samus got her classic Zero suit design, and I honestly like it more so than the bikini personally. I know I might be in the minority there, but I think it just works on Samus. You know, I like the blue coloration as well as how it contrasts with her yellow hair and red hair tie. I really like it. Another thing I really like is the music for this section. Take a listen to it. Oh, well, never mind, I can't really do that now because I got caught by the fucking eye cameras, see? I told you, the Space Pirates are now employing eye cameras, or eye wall cameras that have, like, little searchlights going on. Don't worry, folks, you'll be able to hear it soon. Just gotta escape here. And this is what I'm talking about, like, the high tense situation. Like, I know, like, unless you really fuck up here, you know, you're fine, obviously, but I really do like it. And you don't want to go hiding in there on the wall to the right, because as you saw, there's a little passageway that the Space Pirates can detect you. So yeah, it's not like they're totally brain dead. They are smart in some instances. And that's a little detail I like too, how you can tell the Space Pirates are exhausted chasing after Samus, given how they breathe and whatnot. It's a really cool detail that I like. But anyway, listen to this music. I just love how uneasy it makes you feel. Like there's always something there, but you gotta be very careful as to not be detected. I love it. It keeps you on edge. That's the feeling I get from this music. And speaking of on edge, god damn it, that Space Pirate took away a power-up I could have used, you fucker! Ugh. Don't worry. I'll find a way to kill all of you soon enough. I hope anyway, because I honestly hope Samus isn't stuck like this. It's kind of unnerving, man. And here I just say fuck it, you know. I'm nearing the end of this section anyway, so at this point, fuck being careful, just get it over with as soon as you can. I know that contradicts what I said. What I mean to say is I'm nearing the end of this section, so I might as well just say fuck it, you know. I don't know if anybody's ever felt that way, but like, here's a question I want to pose to any of you watching. If you're ever at like the end of a section, and when you're playing a game specifically, if you're at the end of a section, do you just say fuck it and, you know, just get through it as quickly as you can at that point, or do you still go the cautious route and try to still keep hold of all of the resources that you have? In this case, I'm trying to hold on to as much health as I possibly can, and I'm very curious what you guys have to say about that. You know, be sure to post in the comments, you know, if you have an answer. On an unrelated note, I think it happens here, but yep, right there. If you're skilled enough to jump over the Space Pirates, Samus can actually have the Space Pirates unintentionally turn on each other and fire at one another, and I think it's an instant kill. You don't get any health drops from it, but it's kind of funny seeing that the Space Pirates are that fucking incompetent that they can't take on Samus, even when she doesn't have her power suit equipped, you know? It's really funny to see, and I'm glad I was able to have it happen like twice, even if it did cost me to get detected. Or it caused me to get detected, sorry. But we're nearing the end of this section. Just have to head into the other room. It wouldn't be the end of a very tense section if Samus didn't have to face a boss while she was underpowered. Meet the Chozo Spirit! So basically, you only have to hit it 4 times to where these 4 Chozo orbs, I guess you could say, go into their slots. Obviously, the Chozo Spirit will try to attack you. It won't just sit there and wait for you to hit it. Otherwise, this boss would be very easy. Big surprise there at this point. But the Chozo Spirit will move around occasionally. You want to shoot it when the glowing symbol is there, because if you shoot it prematurely, you will end up damaging yourself. That orb showing Samus's movements isn't just for show. The Chozo Spirit does have another attack aside from moving left to right in weird motions. They will shoot lightning at you, but just jump over it and move and keep moving. Very easy, not at all challenging. But for defeating the Chozo Spirit, we are awarded with a brand new power suit. Hells yeah! And the great benefit to having this power suit is that it's compatible with all the unknown items we've collected on our journey. Such items include the plasma beam, a new suit, the gravity suit, which means we can fully move in water now, and the space jump, allowing us to jump infinitely so long as we get the rhythm down pat. Next time on Metroid Zero Mission, kick some Space Pirate booty. See you guys then.